everybody, it's Jenna from Jenna Stitches. I'm coming to you right now with a tag video. So this is the August crochet yarn tag from Christa at the Secret Yarnery. If I keep looking that way, it's because my laptop's over there and it has all the questions and everything on it. But Christa has started doing a monthly tag. I believe it started last month with July, which I did do the July tag, but I did it at the beginning of this month. And she just posted the other day, my hair is a mess, the August tag. I wasn't tagged by anybody that I know of, but I don't care. I'm still going to do it because I want to. So there's 10 questions, and I will link the original video from Christa down below. She does tag everybody in it, so technically I was tagged because she said just do it. But then she did tag like 3 specific people. But anyways, the first question of the tag is, are you a morning star, right? Yes, are you a morning star or a night owl? And I am definitely a morning star. I'm generally up by 7:30 in the morning. I know that's not too early for some people, but that's generally the time I wake up. For the past week and a half, I've been waking up at 6. And I function so much better when I get up early. I get up, get ready, head out the door, get to work, whatever I'm doing. I feel better doing that than if I were to be a night person, honestly. I used to be a night person. I did work overnights at a job a long time ago for a year, maybe 2 years, and I was fine doing them, but I would always get that burst of energy doing overnights in the morning. We would work 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. and 4:30 rolls around and I'm just in hyper mode. So I've always kind of just been a morning person. It's been very long time since I was a night owl. There was probably a few years end of high school into early 20s that I was a night owl. All my friends were night owls, so I kind of was for a little bit there, but I still was the first one awake the next day, the first one out of bed doing stuff, waking everybody else up to get going. So I've always been that morning person. Question number 2 is, what is your favorite time of day to crochet? And I don't have a favorite time of day to crochet. I literally crochet from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, if I can. Obviously, I do have a job. I do have children and other things that I have to do, so there is breaks throughout the day where I'm not crocheting. But honestly, the first thing I do every morning, especially on weekends when I'm not working, is start crocheting. And then I'll get up and do some stuff and take care of the kids and this and that. And then I'll sit down and crochet. And then I'll do this and that. And then I do sometimes take projects to bed with me too and work on them until I'm ready to fall asleep. So any time of day, there's no specific time of day that I prefer. Question number 3 is have you ever attended a crochet or yarn event? And I have not. I would love to. I think it would be awesome. I know we have an event that some people do up here. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it's part of a group I am in on Facebook, the Western New York crochet group, where they all get together every year at some beach house and, trade yarn and just crochet for a few days or knit. So I would really like to do that eventually, or maybe get together with, some YouTubers and have a weekend or something. I think that would be so much fun. But so far, no, I have not. Question number 4 is, what crochet items would you suggest making to sell at a craft fair or online? As you guys probably know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I have been making bralettes to sell at craft fairs and online. So far I've sold 4 or 5 in a few weeks, which to me is good. So I would say that would be a good thing to take to craft fairs. I know little washcloths and spot kits would be great sellers. They usually are with people who have sold them. They always sell really good. I make little spa sets where I put like a bath poof, which I personally don't like the crocheted bath poofs. I have one in my shower. They don't lather good enough. They're too heavy, but people do like them. My friend has one. I made her and she loves it. So I make little bath kits or spa kits with a bath poof, a few face scrubbers. Depending on how much yarn I have to make the kit, I'll either do one little face scrubby or two. And usually they're two different patterns. I'll make a small one and then a little bit of a bigger one. And then I try to throw in a washcloth too. And I then put that all in a little mesh bag that I crochet too. So those are some really good things to do at craft fairs. Also the sunflower bags that I made. So I did show that a few progress videos ago, that I made a sunflower bag. I gave it to my mom. I've actually sold 3 already in the like 2 weeks on my Etsy. So those would be really good sellers too. They're a little bit bigger though, so you would have to make quite a few for a craft fair. So if you have the time to do it, then I think those would be really good too. Or like the Japanese knot bags Crystal from Bag O' Day has. People seem to love those. So anything that is really popular at the moment that is kind of fast to make would be something good to take to a craft fair or to sell online. Question number 5 is, do you snack while you crochet? And I do sometimes. I was actually just snacking earlier on some salt and vinegar almonds. If you love salt and vinegar, then you should try these. These are the best salt and vinegar anything I've ever had. I absolutely love these. So I actually was snacking on those earlier while I was crocheting. Since I pretty much do crochet from the time that I wake up to the time I go to sleep, sorry, my nose itches. I do snack while I crochet because I need to eat at some point. I don't like sit there and crochet and snack at the same time, but I'll take a few bites, clean my hands off, go back to crocheting, things like that. So yes, I do snack while I crochet. Do I snack on anything particular? No, it's just whatever I feel like snacking on. Lately, besides today, I haven't snacked at all, just because of my surgery I had. I am rarely ever hungry, so snacking doesn't really happen anymore, but if I do, it's done while I'm crocheting. Question number 6 is, how do you choose the colors for your crochet projects? I don't really have a rhyme or reason for what colors I choose, to be honest. If I'm making the project for someone, I let them choose their own colors. If I'm making a project just because, I do generally use a lot of cake yarns, so I'll use those, like the I showed this in my progress video. I am making a cowl out of Lion Brand Mandala in the colorway Sprite. So that chooses the colors for me, and I kind of prefer that. I have always said my biggest downfall with crocheting is being able to pick colors that look good together. I generally, if I'm making a pattern that calls for colors, use the colors that are in the pattern, just because I don't feel like I do a good job picking my own colors. What is that? Stop it.
You stupid don't know about it yet.
I lost my train of thought when he did that. What was I saying? Colors. So, I generally do cake yarns that have multiple colors or follow a color pattern that was already laid out, because I just don't feel like I'm good at picking colors. I do have a blanket that I showed in my very first video. I think I only had 2 rows of it done. It is the Queen Mosaic Crochet by Tina. That one I did pick my own colors out for, but I haven't worked on it since that video just because I have so many other things that I'm working on, and that's going to be mine. So I kind of put it away for now. But that I did pick my own colors out for. It's a dark purple, a light purple, and a teal color. But I still don't know how I'm going to lay those colors out, and which might be why I really haven't made any progress on it either. It's just because I can't figure out how I want to lay it out. So I would much prefer to follow somebody else's, unfortunately. If it's not like Mavericks. If it's not a... Can you stop?
Stop.
If it's not a cake of yarn that has multiple colors in it, I rather follow something that's already created because I'm just not good at picking out colors. Question number 7 is, how do you stay motivated between big crochet projects? And I've mentioned this in other videos previously. I always have smaller projects on the go too. I'm not a one project person ever. I always have 4, 5, 6 even on the go. I think right now I have 6 on the go. So I will work on bigger projects when I feel like it. Unless it's something that... Please turn that down. Turn it down, please. Unless it's something that I have to get done in a certain amount of time. Then I will work on it frequently. But as you guys have seen, if you watched my previous videos with my husband's mosaic crochet that I've been working on, I kind of do like 10-15 rows, set it aside, work on something else, finish another project, then I'll go back to it, do the same. So I don't ever really burn myself out on a big project. If it's a big project that I'm like loving and I don't want to put down, I'll make it in one go. And I've done that with a few of the blankets I showed, especially the Hooked on Sunshine patterns. But if it's something that's a little tedious and I'm not thoroughly enjoying working on it, I will always have other small projects to work on too. Question number 8. If you could only use 2 colors of yarn, what colors would they be? And I'm assuming this is a like forever type question. So if I could only pick 2 colors of yarn to use, what colors would they be? And that is really hard for me because I love colors and I feel like I would get really, really bored and almost not want to crochet if I only had 2 colors to choose from. But I feel like they would be a teal or seafoamy green, something in that family. A seafoamy green to tealish color and a purple color. And any, probably more of a burgundy-ish purple, maybe. Yeah, I think those would be the 2 that I would pick from. They do tend to be my favorite colors, and I think they look really good together. So I could work on a lot of projects with those 2 and switch it up a lot so that it's not the same every single project, even though I'm using 2 colors. So those are the 2 I would pick. Question number 9 is, what is your favorite place to crochet? And right here. So this is my spot on the love seat. This is a 2-person love seat with a center console. I know you can't see it, but my husband sits on the other side, and then the couch my kids sit on is right over here, which you also can't see. Can't even really see where I'm pointing. So this is where I sit every day when, you know, we're relaxing. This is my spot. This is my yarn cart right here, or whip cart, whip caddy, whatever you want to call it. So everything that I'm working on currently is on there. It's quite a mess right now. So right here, I obviously crochet other places. You guys know I do take projects to work with me. I always have a project in the office, even at my office here, in case I'm working from home. Stop it. And I sometimes take projects to bed with me to work on until I'm ready to go to sleep, but this is my favorite spot just because everything's right here and I can relax while I'm doing it. And then question number 10 is the last question. What crochet project have you made that you could make again and again? And I would say there are plenty that I could make again and again. As you guys have seen in previous videos, if you've seen my previous videos, I've made a lot of bralettes. I think I did burn myself out on them. If you've noticed, I haven't really made any lately. I have what I have. I think as of right now, I'm only going to make any if they're ordered. So I think the project that I can make over and over is definitely a hooked on sunshine blanket. And it's either going to be 4 or Phoenix. So I've made 2 of each. And I love both the patterns so much. I did show them both in the blanket video that I made. I think I tend to like Phoenix a little bit more than 4. But 4 is the first one I made, and I love it. So I'm going to go with Phoenix. The Phoenix blanket by Hooked on Sunshine I could probably make over and over again. And because every single row is different and I lost my train of thought. Because every single row is different and changing, it doesn't get boring. And that is the one thing about the Hooked on Sunshine blankets that I love the most. Because they're big projects. Because they're big projects and because every single row changes, they don't ever feel tedious to work on because every row is different. It does kind of get like that when it gets bigger because, you know, what one row used to take you 5 minutes now takes you 3 hours. But it's still, you know, once you finish that row, the next row is going to be something different. So I would definitely go with the Phoenix as one pattern that I could make over and over again. So that is the August crochet yarn tag. Sorry, I had to look at the name of it again. I'm going to tag whoever wants to do it. If you watch this video and you want to make the tag, go ahead and do it. If you don't have a YouTube channel and you want to do the tag, go ahead and put the answers down in the comments. I would really enjoy reading those. I do apologize that my son was a little much in this video. I know people have told me to stop apologizing because of the kids, but he keeps distracting me, and I'm really sorry for that. Yes, you. But again, if you guys don't have a channel and you want to do it, put your answers down below. I would love to see what everybody has to say for their answers. Specifically, I'm going to tag Erin at Crafting Kitty and Rae, and I forgot the name of Rae's channel. I am a mess all the time. Let's see if I can find it really quick. I know I was just watching some of her videos earlier. I'm drawing a complete blank. I cannot think of... There it is. Rae's Yarn Addictions. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And Rae, I'm so sorry. As soon as I said your name, I was like, wait, what's the name of the channel? But those are the 2 people I'm going to tag specifically. But again, if you want to do it, do it. Doesn't matter if you're tagged or not. I will enjoy watching everybody's videos. Thank you all for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, everything. I really, really, really appreciate it. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please hit that button. I would really appreciate it. And if you could join us, it would be great. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye.